I want to talk to you today about getting the most out of your 2023 strategic planning meetings. Now, 2023 is going to probably be a bit of a different year than 2022. There's a lot of talk of contracting and some talk of organizations and industries that are expanding that are having trouble retaining top talent and keeping enough people on staff. So whatever you're going through, you're going to have to do more with less resources, whether that's financial resources or human capital resources. So what we want to help you do is objectively understand your team and how your team relates to your strategy so that you can be prepared for anything. To do that, we're offering a 90-minute strategy session where we look at the people data from your team. We help you collect that. It's very simple. It's a 5-minute assessment. We look at your strategic initiatives that I'll work with you to define. And then we overlay them on each other. So we look at the individual talent on your leadership team, the talent as a group, and their drives and motivations as a community. And then we look at how that's going to impact your strategy so we can address any weaknesses or blind spots, and then also really pump up the strengths on the team. So while I have you, I want to jump in and just show you at a high level what this looks like. So 2023 strategic planning, our preparation meeting is meant to maximize your planning meeting effectiveness and ability to achieve your 2023 strategic goals. And as I mentioned, it's all about mapping the people to the strategy. So to do this, we use the predictive index software. The 5-minute assessment that each team member will take is through predictive index. But the beauty of this is you don't have to have a predictive index subscription to do this workshop. So historically, you had to have a subscription to do it, and that can run you anywhere from several $1,000s to several tens of thousands of dollars. So this is actually an excellent value at $1,500. Right now, we're looking at kind of the end result of the work that we put in the beginning to discuss strategic initiatives and also assess the team members. Each team member is a little pin here. And when we go through this together, we'll look at each team member and go through their strengths, their preferred work styles, their potential caution areas. So you can provide a little bit of color around that or gain a little bit of understanding as to why they behave the way they do. So we look at the individuals, then we look at everyone as a group. So here's the team type. Everyone in a group, this is a stabilizing team. Slowly and steadily will win the race. As you can see, most of them fall into process and precision or results in discipline. And we don't really have anybody up here in innovation and agility. However, we have 2 of our strategic goals fall into the innovation and agility category. So that's where the strength really comes in here is we say, okay, wow, how are we going to accomplish these goals with this team? And we strategize from there. So the way we look at it is we can look around the room, see who might be willing to step up and take responsibility for those initiatives. So perhaps Amy here, since she's the closest to that quadrant, might be willing to do that, even though it's going to require a little bit of stretching for her. Or we look into the company. So who's in the building that we might be able to tap into to help lead those particular initiatives? We also look at strengths, potential caution areas. This is as a team. These are the same as what we've seen here and here, strengths and blinds or caution areas. But this is for the group as a whole. And then when we get into this piece, we see strengths and caution areas as a group in relation to the strategy. So that is, how are we strong when we're trying to execute? How are we weak when we're trying to execute? And then we figure out how to bridge that gap to ensure that you're able to achieve your 2023 goals, maximize productivity, maximize the effectiveness of this meeting, and get where you need to be. So the key takeaways from this are going to be I don't know what your team looks like yet, but by the end of our session, you'll walk away with dynamics that are impacting or will impact your results, personalized course of action to close those gaps, how I can help you with quick wins and a path forward, and some guidance on how to get 100% agreement and alignment during that strategic planning meeting. So let's talk real quick about how this works. The idea is to maximize your time as well. So we want to get to value quick. We don't waste a lot of time doing it. So first we'll schedule a 15-minute intro call, sometimes lasts 30 minutes. And that's really so I can understand your initiatives, any issues you've been having on the team, any issues you're having personally as a company, really the important things that I need to know in order to best facilitate this for you. The second thing is we'll send that 5-minute predictive index assessment to all the team members. I'll provide the verbiage for that and a link and make it super easy for you. Then you'll complete the strategic initiatives questionnaire and schedule that 90-minute one-on-one session. And finally, we'll go through our 90-minute session with an option for a follow-up call after you have your strategic planning session, just in case you need to add some more color around the discussion once you have more information. So as I mentioned, it gives you access to the predictive index tools without having a predictive index subscription. So that is an incredible value. The total investment for our time together and this exercise is $1,500. I'm telling you that you will get so much value out of this. You'll want to pay for it 3 more times. So please, if you haven't done your 2023 strategic planning sessions with your leadership team or any critical team for that matter, click the link in our post, click into our website and sign up for that intro call. Or if you are sure of what you want to do, just sign up for the 90-minute session and we'll get the ball rolling. Thanks so much.